without further ado, let's open the letter I wrote to myself in the beginning of the year. Let's see what came to pass. Reflection. I wrote, chat. I first of all say, hey Mama Lolo, you have done so well this 2023. You fasted and completed your 21 days with Jesus. You made your vision board for the first time in your life. Congratulations on working your relationship with God. Congratulations on passing step 1, which I did. See this video here? Now it's time to do it all over again with step 2 in 2024. This is true. I gotta register for step 2. You are meant to do this. I'm proud of how far you have come, Mama. August came and you finally moved to a 2-bedroom apartment, trusting and believing God all the way. Oh my God, I actually did move to a 2-bedroom apartment. Good job, my love. I hope you liked your new couch. Yeah, I wanted one for God knows how long. Well done overcoming your relationship hurdle that started at the beginning of this year. I'm glad you finally realized you deserve a year of ease and a relationship with no chaos. I am proud of you for taking the time that you need to develop yourself. Find something you're passionate about and focus on it. Okay, past self, okay. Look at you. You learned how to be patient, developing your own skills to handle stressful situations. Well done, my love. You did great. I'm happy for you and how seriously you took therapy. Well done. Lost so much intended weight, both physical and emotional. You are so much happier with yourself, and I'm happy for you, Mama. Your consistency with bathing twice a day. I love that for you. You made the decision to leave the house always well put together, and you have stuck by it. You let go of bitterness and jealousy. See how light you feel. Shebi, I told you. Shebi, I told you. You even learned a new skill. Out here golfing and swimming like a pro. Well, in my defense, I didn't really have time to pick up swimming. You did well with your YouTube channel, recognizing that outsourcing is okay. You have grown so much on YouTube and TikTok. Let's get it this 2024. So at the beginning of this year, my TikTok was at like 94 followers. If I even had 94, maybe 70 something followers. But now I'm at almost 700. And I'm happy. Yes, it's not no 1,000. Yes, it's not no 10,000. But 700 is a lot of people. So I'm happy. My YouTube also grew in a way that I got my first check from YouTube this year. I know, what? I'm glad you were able to pick a side hustle that works well for you, that you love and enjoy. Well done, beautiful. That really tried. That, I don't know. I do have a side hustle, but I don't know if I just picked it or I just developed it more. But you know what? I'll give myself credit. I just developed it more. Okay. You went out there like you said you would and made some quality friends. Friendship that doesn't include gossips, unnecessary fakeness. One where you really enjoy each other's company and want the best for each other. I'm proud of you for volunteering more and choosing a charity you have interest in. Kudos, Mama. Lastly, good job with not jumping into any old relationship. You actually took the time you needed, and now you are with a man that loves you, respects you, keeps you safe, kind to you, gentle with you, overall wants to see you thrive. Well done. I'm happy for you stepping into the role of a good woman to him, praying for him, loving him, creating a peaceful environment for him to thrive. A man that has created such a safe space for you that you can truly be yourself and just let him lead you and you follow. A man that isn't passive about anything, a man that is very intentional about you. Good job finding him. And thanks to God for directing him to you. Now do your best to continue with your healing so you can enjoy your relationship. Now that 2024 is about to start, make sure you go and shine, baby. You deserve it. Alright guys, anyway, that's the letter I wrote to myself. And I think it's really good. Like, it's sitting down, I mean, you see my reaction. Sitting down here reading some of the things that I actually have already achieved. It's like, wow, mind blowing, right? Because you have all of these things you want to achieve. And sometimes you don't savor the moment. Sitting down writing what you're planning to achieve the following year and now reading it and seeing that you actually did them. I am so happy that, most of the things on this letter, I could check them off my box that I did, Let's talk about my vision board and the things that I had on my vision board. I have successful third year. So I wanted a successful third year. When I was in nurse, I can't really say I had the best experience. I didn't like it. I felt like there was so much backbiting, people throwing you under the bus. Every time management is calling you, something is always happening with nursing. So I was so afraid starting third year. I was like, damn, I hope I don't get in trouble. But funny enough, third year has been great. People have been nice. Like, they really want you to learn. They really want to teach you. Never like in a condescending manner. I was a bit worried about that with starting surgery, clerkship, but surgery was awesome. Like, I don't want to be a surgeon or nothing, but surgery was awesome. Like, people were nice to me, you know? So yeah, successful third year, check. Step one, I was a bit worried about step one, even though it was pass or fail. There was this part of me like, can I even get the P? Step one pass. On the right hand side, you see different skin tones. I wanted the skin that was glowing. I invested in my skin, I invested in myself. I was bathing twice a day. I'm feeling it. I don't care if I'm tired. Like, once I wake up, go to the gym, shower. In the evening, shower. I was really invested in my skincare routine, and I wasn't doing anything expensive. I was doing what I could afford, but I was doing it consistently. That was the key. I go out and people ask me like, what do you use? Your skin is glowing. And people want to know. I do put makeup. My makeup is actually very flawless because it's like buttery. But see, English is my first language, but pronunciation is not my first. I don't know what to tell you. Pronunciation is not my first language. Buttery, whatever. It just looks like my skin tone. It's just like very seamless, like as if I'm not wearing makeup. It's like skin, which is what I wanted to achieve. So I have traveled. I did go to Porto Vallarta this year, and then I went to Europe as well, Paris and London. Eat good, feel good, exercise. Yes, I exercised. This year I was exercising 3 times a week consistently. I felt good on the inside. To the left, you can see fashion. Let me give you guys backstory. Before 2023, whenever I'm going to like a quick store run, I just wear whatever I like. I put on my bonnet, or I take off my bonnet, whatever, and just go. Like, I never really look put together. You get? But this 2023, I decided that every time I step out of this house, I'm dressing up. Like, fine, I might not dress up like, oh, full outfit, full makeup. Even if it's just a store run, even if it's just to go pick my meal downstairs, I don't care. I'm dressing up and looking the part. So I committed myself into buying like loungewear. Like, sometimes you don't want to wear like full-blown regalia, right? If I'm going to be home, I still want to look good. I don't want to just be wearing pajamas around the house. Yes, I live alone. If I look good, I feel good. Me personally. Basically, this year, I was like, I can't be caught on fresh. Anytime you see me, I'm going to be looking fresh. I don't care if I'm on braids. I don't care if I'm on short hair. I don't care if I'm on bundles. I'm going to be looking good every single time. Not because I want to attract men. I wasn't doing it for men. It just felt like good for me to always look good. Same thing with my nails. Every time you see me, see, if there's one thing about me that you need to know right now, is every time you see me, my nails are going to be done. That's just that. I made that decision first year of medical school. This is going to be my self-care thing. So the next thing on this list, as you can see, is getting engaged. It's there. It's there. What a wonderful way to end the year. What a what? Wonderful way to end the year. So, I mean, considering where I'm coming from at the beginning of the year, this is amazing. I'm happy that this is happening. Another thing on this board that I'm seeing right now is money. I don't know. One thing I'll say I never lacked. My bills paid, roof over my head, food on my table, gas in my car. My car did not give me any issue this year. The only thing I did this year was do oil change. Wow. So I kind of had money, you know, maybe not lots of it. Volunteering. So it took me a whole year, but I finally am going to be volunteering at my church as a medical staff during services. Friendship. I did build some friendship this year, or even like further develop a friendship that was already there. Because I feel like some people that I became close to this year, they were already there, but we never really talked. We're just on surface level, like, hi, how are you? How's life? Yada, yada. Nothing really like connection. But we built it this year and we're talking more. For example, my friend Toby Loba. We've always been friends, but we never talk like in total, like sharing things with each other. And I feel like this year I really built a tight connection with her. Like, we share stuff, we can pray with each other, or pray for each other, check on each other, which is very different from all the previous years. And then in terms of building new friendship, I met some other people that I'm still, you know, seeing how they are. So far so good. It's been amazing, but I'm still like, let's see how. I don't want to rush into anything. So I think that was achieved, in my opinion. Now, some of the things that I told God I wanted for the year that I feel like didn't happen. YouTube, I wanted 100k followers. Didn't get that, but that's on me because I didn't do the work. So it's not a matter of having, you know how they say, oh, the universe is working for everything for your good, blah, blah, blah. Yes, it is, but you have to do the work as well, right? You know, the universe is not just going to drop it on your lap. It's just like, oh, the universe is working for my good, so I'm never going to go out and my man is just going to drop in my lap. Where? Where sis? So that's the same thing. So me wanting 100k followers on YouTube, but not actually putting out content, madness. Eating healthy. I don't know what to tell you, but I kind of struggled because Nigerian food is sweet and it's not very healthy. It's not very healthy, but I gotta eat what I gotta eat. But I'm hoping to do better on that this new year coming on. And I will be working on my anger. I'll say it's a work in progress. I did so much more better than I've done in the past this year, because I was more cognizant that, okay, you get angry easily for the dumbest of stuff. Let's just like try to scrap that. I was more in tune with myself at the core, and then I was also doing therapy. But there was some periods in this year that I felt like I had flare-ups, and I felt like that was not the best way to handle that. You could have done better than that or something. So like those things are the things that I want to improve more on this new year. Yeah, and then the last will be nurturing my relationships. I want a sisterhood that prays for me, that I pray for, that we pray together. Like, they want you to win, you want them to win. You support them wholeheartedly. If we fight or we quarrel, we step away and come back. You know, there's no gossip. Like, if we fight and we quarrel, we just step away, even if it's for a month, and then come back again and pick up where we left off. Not like, oh, we step away and we're just going around everybody gossiping. I try my best actually not to do that. And this year, I've had one issue with a friend that my normal self would be to like go to our other friend. Can you imagine this person did this? Can you imagine? I made a conscious effort not to even involve them. If they know about our little issue, it didn't come from me. Just because I want to be able to pick up where I left off, you know? Sometimes issues can be very intense, that people are just like showing too much emotion, you can't see that you actually just love each other so much and you don't want the friendship to break. Doing that allowed me to like go back to the friendship and just pick up where I left off. Like, oh hey, how far are you? So gist with the person like without any like ill mind, because I never went around like talking about them bad. Because when you go around and talking about oh they did and how they did this and how they did that, when people now want to settle, it's like you're not worried about them. I said all these things. What if he comes back to her? I didn't do that, so I'm not worried about that. Like, so that's how I want my friendships to be more of. Like, anyway guys, that wraps up this video. But if you want to connect with me and talk with me some more, you could check me out on TikTok, YouTube, or Instagram. And show me some love in the comment section. Bye guys.